Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. First, I'd just like to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. Since I posted my January budget with me, I have gained about 150 subscribers, and I really appreciate you guys for being here. I'm a mom and a wife. I have 3 boys, ages 9, 8, and 4. My husband and I live in the state of Florida, and we're on a journey to pay off what started out as $77,000 worth of credit card debt. We are now at, I think, $52,000 worth of credit card debt. So we do have some goals this year to pay off 3 of our credit cards, while we also cash flow some things that have come up with our budget, like our escrow account for our mortgage, and we need some plumbing work done on our house. Just, you know, things that come up with home ownership. So I really appreciate you guys for being here. So let's go ahead and get into the weekly check-in. This weekly check-in is going to go from January 4th to January 9th. I'm going to go over all of my transactions with you guys, and then we will do the paycheck budget closeout. Zoom you in a little bit so you can see pretty well. Not that well. Okay. So the first thing we have here is income. Brian got paid $1,300 on the 4th. My husband is paid every week, and he works in retail. I also got paid this past week. I got more than I expected. I usually budget $1,600, but I got $1,813, and I work in customer service. I'm paid every other week. The first transaction we have here is groceries at Walmart for $157.67. I put some gas in my truck for $65.85. While I was at Walmart, I got some plastic cups for our boys, not like solo cups, but like plastic kids cups, because we were running out. So that was $4.50 for 8 cups. I also got some PJs and shirts for Carter. He's just growing so much. He's wearing like 5T, size 4-5, and little boys, so he needed some new stuff. So that was $48.71. I also got some yo-yos. My 8-year-old asked for a package of yo-yos, and they were $2, and that came out of our kids category. We did have some additional income come in this month already. I got a gift card from my employer. I think I was supposed to get it for Christmas, but it looks like something ended up happening with it, and it got sent back to my job, and then they resent it to me. So I ended up getting it after Christmas, which is fine. It was great. Either way, $100 additional income that we had come in. We paid our Home Depot credit card the minimum payment of $40. We paid Bank of America their minimum payment of $136. We paid Synchrony Bank their minimum payment of $70. We paid Chase Disney $143.65. This is our debt snowball card, so that was more than the minimum of $40. We transferred some money to our savings account for our escrow shortage. That was $263. And we also transferred some money into our Christmas sinking fund, and that was $50. Our cleaning lady came on Friday, and that was $80, which came out of our household category. I had to get my chickens some feed and some pine shavings. That was $65.25, and that came out of the pets category. I placed an order online for Sam's Club just to get some household essentials. That was $66.54 out of the grocery category. Our ViStar credit card came out for $145. I also got additional income that I wasn't expecting, which was a refund check from the finance company that I had my minivan with. If you're new here, I did trade my 2017 Chrysler Pacifica in for the Yukon that I have now, and I guess the difference between what the new finance company paid to pay off my van was and what was owed was $24.95. So they sent me a check, which was great. So We also had 10 cents in our account when the month started, which I forgot to put up at the top. So we did have rollover of 10 cents. With that $24.95, I made an additional payment to our Disney card for $24.95. We went to Walmart and got some more groceries for $186.01. We went to a birthday party, so I spent $10 on a gift for the kid whose birthday party it was, and that came out of the kids category. While I was there, I was at the Dollar General. They had Christmas clearance, I think 50% off of Christmas clearance, so I got my boys some headbands that had antlers on them and some headbands that had like elf hats on them and some Christmas socks that light up, because their school does like dress up days for Christmas, and this year they weren't able to participate in all of them because they didn't have like the Christmas headgear or the Christmas socks or what have you. So since I was at the store and saw it was on clearance, I grabbed it so this coming Christmas they can participate. So that was $5 that came out of my kids category. My husband's cell phone came out for $108. My husband got gas in his truck for $93.50. My boys and I went out to eat at IHOP on Sunday. And that was $47.76, and that came out of the eat out category. Carter's preschool tuition came out for $435. Instant ink also came out for $108. Today we actually bought a knife sharpener and a hairbrush, so that was $16.94, and that came out of the household category. And last but certainly not least, FPL came out, our light bill, for $72.98, so that leaves us $898.69 to roll over into the second week of January. So zoom out a little bit and then flip over to the paycheck budget, which is right here. We do get paid on Thursday typically, so my weeks tend to end on Wednesday, but for filming purposes, I'm going to change them to Tuesdays so that I can get this posted for you guys on Wednesday. So just a small adjustment there. Oh, looking for my whiteout. It's over here. And we'll just end our weeks on Tuesdays so that I can upload this on Wednesdays for you guys. Today's the 9th. Hold on one second. I'm going to let my dogs out. The storm that was coming through, if you live on the East Coast, today, Tuesday, January 9th, there was a storm, a squall line of storms that came through. So all that's over now. My dogs are itching to go outside. So one sec. Okay. So let's zoom back in just a hair. I don't know about you guys, but I like to watch people write in case when I'm listening I miss something. So when it's not zoomed in enough, you know, that's probably my number one comment. Can you please zoom in a little bit? Because sometimes I get distracted by the noise of like 3 kids and 2 dogs. So being able to look back and see what they were writing helps me not have to rewind the video 77 times. Okay, so Brian's income was a little bit less than we thought it was going to be. It was $1,300. My income was $1,813. We had that rollover of 10 cents and the gift card plus that check. So that was $124.95. So let's add that up. 1,300, 1,813, 10 cents, 124.95. So our income this month, or excuse me, this week was $32.3805. Okay, so we didn't budget for FPL, but it did end up coming out for $72.98. Cell phone came out for $108. Instant ink, we didn't budget for that either, but it did come out for $105. Tuition came out for $435. We paid $143.65 and $24.95 for Chase Disney, so that's $168.60. Home Depot got $40. Chase, Wells Fargo, I think this was what got 70. I was so confused here. I messed it all up. Home Depot got 40. Chase didn't get anything for that account anyways. This joint card didn't get anything. And we paid 70 to Freedom, and then we paid 145 to this 5-star card. All right, so let's see how much that is. 72.98, 108, 105, 435, 168, 60, 40, 70, and 145 is $1,040.63. If we subtract that from the income, that means we had $2,197.42 left. Okay. So for cars, I need to add up all these categories. $65, $85, and $93.50, $159.35 for cars. We didn't have anything for medical, nothing for unbudgeted, nothing for personal. I think we had something for every other category though. For household, we had $450, $80, and $16.94. $450, $80, and $16.94. So $101.44. Groceries, $157, $67, $66.54, and $186.01, or $10.22. My goodness, that's $110 over budget for the week. So I'll have to adjust our spending going forward. For eating out, we only had one transaction. That was IHOP. So that was $47.76. And then pets, we had just the chicken feed this week. So $65.25. Let me add up kids real quick while I'm in here. 10, 5, 17. Okay. $65.25 for pets and 17 for kids. And then clothes for Carter Joe. Let's see. $48.71. Okay. I'm gonna add this up really quick. $159.35, $410.22. Oh, $159.35, $410.22, $47.76, $101.44, $65.25, $17, and $48.71. So our variable spending was $849.73. Can you leave her alone, please? So subtract that from our leftover. That leaves $1347.69, which we'll take up here. $1347.69, which is really close to what I had budgeted as the leftover at this point. So we had spent $50 on Christmas. So that's 50, and then $1297.69 remaining. $1297.69. We did spend $136 on Bank of America. That is all. So 136. It's 1161.69. And then for our escrow, what did we end up sending to savings? I think it was 263. Transfer to savings, yeah, 263. $1161.69 minus 263 is $898.69. So $898.69. Let's double check, make sure that's what my transaction log says. And it is $898.69. Perfect. All right, guys, so that is the way our first week in January went. Not exactly as planned. We did get some additional income, which was amazing. And we did put more towards our financial goals, which is also amazing. So I can't really complain too much. Let me know down in the comment section how the first week of January went for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I am definitely trying to get 1,000 subscribers sooner rather than later. I don't have a particular goal in mind at this point. Maybe I should make one so I can strive towards that. But I have been on this platform for 15 months now, and I have about 750 subscribers. So if you know anyone who would enjoy my content, please share. And I appreciate you guys' support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.